Welcome back to Workout Wednesday. We are glad to have you guys here. I'm noticing that we have 2 blues and 1 red, and just take it for what it's worth. This is how it's gonna work. Look, Steven. Look, that's better. But we're gonna go with it just like that. We love that you're here. We hope that you've been doing all of the classes with us every Wednesday at 2:30. But we also want to make sure that you have the option of always making sure you can get on lakeregional.com, YouTube, and looking up all the videos and playing them when you want. We love that you're here. Today's workout's going to be a little bit shorter. We're going to go about 20 to 25 minutes with a warm-up, a cool-down. Make sure you have some space in your area. Make sure you have a chair or something to hold on to or to use for keeping you nice and sturdy. Otherwise, water and a towel, and let's get going. We're going to start with a little warm-up. Again, just like we normally have been doing with some heel tap side lunges. For right now, let's take our feet nice and wide. Chin and chest are lifted, and we're just going to lunge from side to side. You should be holding the weight in the middle of the body, so right here as we shift it from side to side. Chin and chest are lifted. If you need to, you can always use a chair in front of you to help balance you a little bit more. You should be feeling that stretch in the inner thigh as you extend that leg. And we're going to move straight from here to a nice slow side tap from side to side. All we're going to do is tap and tap. Good. And just in case you forgot their names, we got Monica Big Mama over here. We got Steven back here. And Jody, which is the bigger mama. If we're talking about size.
Perspective.
You do look gigantic. I do look big today. All right, we're going to go straight from our side taps to heel taps in front. All we're going to do is tap those heels. Press those heels down, letting your body rest and push off that front leg. Remember, your warm-up and your cool-down are very, very important because we want to make sure that you're slowly bringing your heart rate up, slowly bringing your respiratory rate up, and then also making sure that you are slowing everything back down after you've gotten that heart rate and that respiratory rate up. Moving right into heels to the butt. So I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see a little bit. You're just going to bring those heels all the way up to the butt. Curl and press. Remember, we've talked about this before, those hamstrings and the back side of the legs can get really tight, especially if you're sitting for long periods of time throughout the day.
Or if you did leg day 3 days ago.
Or if you did leg days. Leg days are always bad on you. Yes. We're going to go right into a sit and reach. Bring those feet shoulder width apart. We're going to sit and reach. Now again, if you need to modify this, remember you modify by making the movement smaller. You also can modify by taking away those arms and not reaching overhead. This is a move that will get your heart rate up a little bit more because you're using those large muscle groups, your quadriceps, your hamstrings. And then we're going to stop this reach at the top, and we're going to reach side to side just like this. Trying to get that stretch in the waistline. Reach, reach. Good. And we're going to change those stretch to the front. Bring those thumbs facing to the ceiling. We're going to cross front and open. Cross front and open. We're going to go right into our workout, which is going to be kind of a modified Tabata. All that means is we're going to work for 30 seconds, rest for 15. You're going to be doing 2 separate exercises and alternating those exercises. One will be a cardiovascular exercise, meaning we're going to be working to get that heart rate up. The next one is going to be an anaerobic or resistance type exercise. Bring those hands down, press them against those hips, open up those shoulders and lift through the chin. Really feeling the stretch through the chest. And release. All right, you got 30 seconds before we get started. What you need is your water bottle, your your towel if you need to, and then some weight of resistance. So whether it be dumbbells, whether it be water bottles, if you have resistance bands, you guys know how to use those. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our cardio move. Jumping jacks will be our cardio move. We'll do that for 30 seconds. We'll rest for 15. And we're gonna do shoulder press to alternate with that. So our hands will be up and over, utilizing that dumbbell. We're gonna wait about 10 more seconds and we're gonna get started on our jumping jacks. Modification is always a good, nice side tap. Of course, we've got Steven here that will be doing the high level intensity jumping jacks.
Always.
All right, remember it's very important to get those arms moving just as much as it is to get those legs moving. First 30 seconds and go. So you'll see that Monica is doing a modified version without the arms, and that's okay, just a nice easy side tap. Steven is jumping with those jumping jacks. I'm reaching and tapping. I'm trying to let you guys know your different modes of exercise and how you can modify for your fitness level. And relax. 15 seconds, we're going to shoulder press. Big Mama, what you gonna pick?
I don't know. I'm afraid.
All right, remember shoulder presses. Alternate if you need to. 30 seconds, go. Chin and chest are lifted, arms are reaching tall and high to that ceiling. Nice loose bend in those knees. You'll see how Steven has his feet staggered. You can stagger your stance, or you can take them nice and wide. Just make sure your knees are loosely bent. Exhaling on the lift, inhaling on the release, and relax. Put those weights down, but make sure they're away from where you're going to be doing your jumping jacks. Second and final set of jumping jacks. We're only doing 2 sets of each. And go. Reach those hands way up there. Range of motion is really encouraged when it comes to the upper body. Shoulders are one main joint that really gets a little stubborn as we get older. 4 more seconds. And relax. Breathe. In that nose, out that mouth. Chin and chest are lifted, body as strong as you can be. Reach down, grab those dumbbells. Second and final set of shoulder press. Go. Remember, it's not about the number, but the high quality movement that you're doing. Exhale on the reach, inhale on the release. Knees loosely bent. And relax. Awesome job, great work. We're gonna wait a full 30 seconds from now before we start our second set of exercises. So we're done with the jumping jacks and we're done with our shoulder press. Now we're gonna go to a squat jump. Squat jump being done by Steven. And sit and reach being done by Monica and I. So we're gonna sit and we're gonna reach as high as we can, okay? Those of you that want to minimize the movement, do so to make it easier for yourself. Don't make it so easy that you're not challenging yourself. All right, first 30 seconds. Down and up, here we go. Inhale as you sit, exhale as you stand. Sometimes we only make Steven do the high intensity things just to make him work harder. We know that most of you are probably choosing Monica-nized mode of exercise, which is totally fine. It's fun to watch him work. And relax. All right, bent over rows. We're gonna take our dumbbells, our second resistance exercise. We're gonna hinge from our hips. We're gonna bend at our knees and our arms are gonna extend. We're gonna lift our chin and our chest. We're gonna squeeze through those shoulder blades. Here we go. Exhale as you lift. Remember, you always have the option of alternating. That is one great way to modify the movement as well, is by alternating. Excellent job. Keep up that good work. Never hurts to smile. There's some muscles there being worked too. And release. Second time through on our squat and reach, or sit and reach and our squat jump. 30 seconds. Go. Good. Go through that range of motion nice and slow and controlled. Remember, you can always take away the arms if you need to, if it makes it a little bit less challenging for you. And relax. Very good. All right, last and final set of our bent over rows. You guys are doing really great. After this set, you have 1 full minute of rest where you can get a drink of water, grab your towel, and relax. Hinge from those hips, bend at those knees, chin and chest is lifted, and we squeeze through those shoulder blades. Try to lengthen through that spine. Try not to let those ears crawl up next to those ears. Monica and I know what we're talking about because we have a tendency to do that, okay? Pull those shoulders back and those shoulders down. And relax. Excellent job. All right. We haven't done this particular cardiovascular exercise in a while, but we're going to jump rope, okay? So those of you at home, you don't have to leave the ground. You can simply just pull your heels up, okay? Get your arms moving because jumping rope, a big part of the jumping rope is in the arms and the upper back. Steven, he's pretty happy about this. We'll be jumping, okay?
If I would have known that, I would have grabbed my jump rope out of the car.
There you go. Jump ropes are one of the best ways to burn calories. All right, ready? First set of 30 seconds. And go. When we are doing this, we're pulling our shoulders away from our ears. Our chin and chest are lifted. And our arms are nice and light by our side, but they are working. They are working. Breathe in that nose, out that mouth, and relax. 15 seconds breather. We're going right into bicep curls. Again, if you need to, you will alternate with this movement. Otherwise, both arms at the same time. We've got this for 30 seconds. Chest and chin are lifted, or chins. You know who I'm talking about. And ready?
Huh?
And go. Maybe myself. I don't have the most defined chin in the world. Genetically, I'm cursed with a double chin, I think. In dark circles.
Oh.
All right, come on, keep up the hard work. Here we go. Up and down, lift and lower. I might have messed up our timer, but you guys got this. And relax. Very good. In that nose, out that mouth. Remember, anytime we are not holding on a piece of equipment or we are not doing an exercise, you are breathing to help control your heart rate and to control your respiratory rate. Next move, I'm trying to get us caught back on our timer, so hang in there. You get an extra 5 minutes or 5 seconds.
5
Go
minutes,
right.
awesome.
And we jump rope, go. Chin and chest are lifted. You're thinking about pulling your shoulder blades back and together. Chest is lifted. Arms are moving. Hopefully you didn't just eat a big, large meal. In through that nose, out through that mouth. 5 seconds. And relax. Amazing job. You guys are really, really doing an awesome job. Keep it up. Just showing up is one step. Actually going through the full workout is the next step. So those of you that have just been watching and not doing it, try step 2. All right, bicep curls. Are we ready? Go. I've been one of those people that turn on the exercise videos and just watch them and think, wonder, is this doing me any good? Sure is fun, but make sure you are being active. Even if you just do every other exercise with us, something is better than nothing, and relax. Nice work. We've got 2 more sets of exercises and we're done. So you're well past halfway through. You guys are doing great. Next 2 exercises, high knees. Steven just yawned. I saw him yawn. I don't think he's probably bored, and I will tell you this, typically when you're working out and you yawn, that's a good sign. That means your body's needing more oxygen. So, way to go, Steven. All right, he's probably a little bit bored too. High knees, 30 seconds. Are we ready? Let's do this. Knees up, up. Notice Steven has a little bounce in his step there. Monica's holding her hands steady here. You also have the option of reaching and pulling. This is working the core. Okay, think about pulling your belly button in every time that knee raises. Not leaning over, okay? Keeping everything tall, everything long, and stop. Good, we're gonna pair that up with 1 dumbbell overhead tricep extensions, okay? So grab 1 dumbbell, 1 bottle of water, your kitten, your dog, whatever. Don't do that. It's not suggested. Hands up.
Also, this is your weekly reminder. Welcome to Comedy Club.
Down and up. Here we go. Down and lift. Good. Remember with our tricep extensions, you want to try to keep those elbows as tight to your head as possible so this doesn't cut it, folks. Okay? Keep those elbows in. And you're extending all the way to the top. Exhaling on the lift. Inhaling on the release. And stop. Excellent work. High knees again. And go. Think again about pulling that belly button in. Think about the core engaging, the core, everything from your waistline all the way down, even into the outer thighs and inner thighs. Excellent work. 5 more seconds. And relax. Excellent. Reach down, grab that 1 dumbbell. Take it up. And inhale down. Inhale, exhale. Extend, breathe through it. Always exhaling on the lift. Inhaling on the release. Try to keep that chin lifted. Elbows in as tight as you can get them. And relax. Nice job. 30 seconds before our final set of exercises. All right. So we're actually only going to do 1 set of the right leg lift, 1 set of the left leg lift. Those will be our side leg lifts, and then we'll do frontal raises with our dumbbells or our weights. So right now let's just do with our right leg, nice and tall. Pretend like you got a string. It's attached to the crown of your head and it's pulling you nice and tall. So don't let yourself lean forward. Don't let yourself pull back. Right leg's gonna lift. Bend those legs. If you need something to hold on to, you do so. First 30 seconds, right leg, go. Think about pulling your belly button in. Good. You should feel this a couple of different places. The base leg, or the leg that's actually keeping and holding your weight up, may get a little tired. And then the leg that's lifting, you're working all the way through that waistline, the outer thigh. 5 more seconds. And relax. Good. Now we're going to go into our second exercise, feeling a little off balance. We'll come and get that left side here in just a second. So we got our dumbbells in front this time. This exercise, I do not encourage you to do both arms at the same time. Alternate these, only going to shoulder height, palms aiming to the floor. Right and left, here we go. Only to shoulder height. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you release. Keeping your abdominals or your belly nice and tight, okay? Everything nice and lifted. And relax. Very good. Down with those dumbbells. Final set of our leg lift, only this time it's on our left side. And go. Now another great way to modify on this one is to make sure that if you can only lift a little bit, you just lift a little bit, okay? If you're able to lift higher, you do so. But remember, you're not going to get any higher intensity by kicking your leg up to your shoulder. It's about the muscles doing the work and lifting. Nice and tall through that body. And relax. Last set of frontal raises. We got our cool down and we are done. In that nose, out that mouth, hands in front, and alternate. Right and left. Breathe. Here's where you start really getting those endorphins flowing because you're like, I'm almost done with my workout. I feel awesome. I feel great. Lift and lower, last one. And relax. Very good. Continue to breathe in that nose, out that mouth. If you haven't gotten some water yet, do so. Good, strong diaphragmatic breathing will help you recover faster, okay? It will help your heart grow stronger because right now you're not doing any work, so your heart should be getting the message that you need to slow things down. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Once you take that right leg, press that heel out. Push those hips back. Keep that chin and chest lifted. You should feel that stretch in the back side of the leg through the hamstring. If you choose to keep your weight on that back leg, you do so. Otherwise, you can reach down, grab that toe, try to continue to keep that chin lifted. And breathe. Slowly bringing the head above the heart and switching. Left leg out, hinge from the hips. Weight resting on that strong thigh or your back thigh, otherwise you're reaching forward. Very good. Take those hands back behind, open through that chest, press those elbows back. Pretend like these are the legs of the turkey that you cook for Thanksgiving dinner and you're trying to tie them together behind you. Really pull and open through that chest, chin is lifted. As scary as that might be, it's like right around the corner. It's crazy they even believe that we're thinking Halloween and Thanksgiving. I want you to take one arm, cross it. Keep it below the opposite shoulder as you pull across. Remember, as we get into our busy holiday season, you always have the option of doing a little bit of exercise, whether you tune into our live on Facebook every Wednesday, cross, other hand, or whether you go to our videos on our website. We have a few videos, both pulmonary and cardiac videos on our website, or go to YouTube and pull up our videos. You always have the option of keeping a variety of exercises because we have a ton of videos out there. Try them. Do one every week. Start with that. Add another one each week. You guys are awesome. Roll those shoulders back. But remember, unless you make time for yourself and your health, you're not going to have a whole lot of time with others to be able to share your joy and to share your happiness. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Here at Lake Regional, we really, really encourage you to do so. Round those shoulders forward. And we're going to try to be there for you whenever you need us. This is one way we do it. With Stephen and Monica, Big Mama, we're happy to have you. See you later.